Hello everybody. I want to create this video to talk about I am starting a weekly talk where I'll talk about any sports news that happened over the week. This will be on either Saturday or Sunday, depending on when I have time. And as if we're semi-weekly, so it will be every single week. But it'll be weekly enough to where I feel like it can grow my channel and I can reach more people as a sports writer. But anyways, Um, let's get started this week. Um, there are news came out from both the Baltimore Ravens and the Baltimore Orioles. So I am going to get started with the Baltimore Ravens. This is going to be a mix. This video is going to be a mix of both fact and opinion for what each news source prevails. Let's start off with the Baltimore Ravens and their signing free agent safety Eddie Jackson. They signed Eddie Jackson to a one-year deal. He will become the third safety on their depth chart behind Kyle Hamilton and Marcus Williams. And it'll give them extra depth in that secondary. For starters, it'll help for when Hamilton or Williams, when/if Hamilton or Williams get hurt. Um, I think this is very important in the fact that it can't guarantee both players will be healthy all 17 games of the NFL season. So having somebody who can come in and play a couple snaps to make sure they don't get hurt helps out a lot. And the second big thing here is that you can play him as their third safety nickel guy as well and snaps too. Now, question is, how often will he be used? Because as I said before, I think Nate Wiggins or Arthur Mollett will be their third nickel guy. But I do like the signing of Eddie Jackson to play a bit of a part in it. And the second big thing was the All-Star break was this week. And the Orioles had 5 players in it. Shortstop Gunnar Henderson, catcher Adley Rutschman, ace Corbin Burns, right field Anthony Santander, and third baseman Jordan Westburg, all of which had significant playing time. Gunnar Henderson also participated in the Derby, which didn't go as planned. But anyways, it was very good for the Orioles. It shows that they're building through both the young guys, Gunnar Anderson, Adley Rutschman, and Jordan Westberg, but also with their vets and Anthony Santander and Corbin Burns. Now, the question is, do they re-sign Burns after this year? I think they might. However, being a small market, it's unlikely. The other thing about this is that it also makes Santander's value go up when it comes to his eventual contract in 1 to 2 years. Um, and I would like to see Santander also return because I think he could be a big veteran presence in the Baltimore Orioles system as a right fielder and as a good power hitter. I think he's more likely to resign over a guy like Austin Hayes or Ryan O'Hearn due due to him having the better fielding presence than O'Hearn while having a better bat than Hayes. So take both of those other guys as expiring contracts and boost them up a bit. Um, Speaking of Santander, he also played really good yesterday against the Texas Rangers, hitting 2 home runs in a 9-2 thrashing of the Baltimore Orioles, dominating the Texas Rangers. Um, so I really like what Santander has done this year. I think he's going to be a big part with this team moving forward. He has shown that he can stay healthy and that if he's healthy, he can be a big part. So the other thing on the side is who's more liable to end up getting the axe between guy. It also makes it yeah, it makes it a lot more liable for a guy like Austin Hayes or Cedric Mullins or Heston Kershaw or Kyle Stowers. The question is, out of those four, I think any of those four guys could be gone any minute, especially with the trade deadline coming up. And I think the Orioles might end up trading somebody like a Ramon Urias or a Jorge Mateo or one of those starters out in a possible trade to bring in a guy like Garrett Crochet or Cal Quantrill. In the next couple weeks, I'll probably do a video on the trade deadline and what I see coming out of it. But for now, those are the two guys that I'm most interested in. Cal Quantrill or Garrett Crochet. They need a starting pitcher, and those are two of your best options available. I do not see Detroit turning Tariq Skubal. I think they're on the cusp of competing once again, and I think Skubal is young enough to where he could be their big ace in that rotation, and if the Tigers try to compete. But as for the White Sox and Rockies, I don't think either of those teams are competing anytime soon, and I do think uh, trading away Crochet or a Quantrill would be beneficial for those two teams. Also, at the trade deadline, I am going to do a video where I'm doing both the who I think is going to be a seller and who I think is going to be a buyer at the deadline. And spoiler alert, I think the Orioles are going to buy at the deadline. Obviously, they're first in the division, second in the American League, and they're that one or two starting, one probably one starting pitcher away from really sending this to the top. Anyways, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time.